Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor, and wow, I have been watching TV, and the United States is going haywire today. And we had the attack on, the Capitol was being attacked, and all kinds of craziness going on. I think tonight is going to be pretty wild watching television. I hope that nobody gets hurt or anything like that. But let's stick to crypto and talk about this. This is what I'm looking at right now. I think we're going to cross this $1 trillion mark pretty soon, and that's going to be significant. It's going to be significant for headlines. Look what we got going on. Bitcoin has crossed 36,000. Ethereum's over 1,100. XRP's up 10%. It's right at 25 cents. Now, this is with the SEC coming at XRP. And people still want to buy into XRP. Can you imagine? XRP is like a coiled spring right now, folks. We've had bad news, bad news, bad news, bad news, bad news, bad news. At some point, you're going to get some good news. And when you do, just wait. What you've seen, like what you've seen with Stellar, for ever since I've been watching this, XRP was always about 3 times whatever Stellar was, and they pretty much moved together. Well, if Stellar's at 32 cents, you can be assured if you get some good news out of this SEC thing, you are going to see XRP shoot straight past $1, I believe. If Stellar goes to this just with a little bit of good news, it tells you a few things, but I know there's a lot of games that are being played right now. Okay. I got to show you this. The people that were storming the Capitol. I don't know if it's true that this is Nancy Pelosi's office, but it's hilarious nonetheless. I can't read. All that writing is blurry, but someone wrote "buy XRP" on the computer screen. That is wild. Okay, Sir Gordon Gekko had an interesting tweet today. XRP stablecoin, Wrapped XRP, WXRP, and then he showed this, which is about Wrapped XRP. Wrapped XRP is 1-to-1 representation of Ripple XRP. The underlying assets are custodied with Anchorage. Okay. Then he says, what is wrapping? Wrapping is the act of taking a blockchain asset and issuing an equivalent representation on another blockchain while allowing for a two-way transfer between assets. So here's and I don't have a full understanding of this yet, but I like what I'm hearing here. Wrapped XRP, and they've got a pretty cool logo as well. So I'm sure people out there, we will find out a lot more about what this is. SEC News had tweeted this out. Our division of examinations has issued a risk alert on securities associated with communist Chinese military companies. And down here, Mike Preston says, Anthony Pompliano, what percentage of the Bitcoin mining fees get fed to the Chinese military? What's your best guess? And that's what, if the SEC is concerned about the Chinese military, that's what they need to be looking at is Bitcoin, not XRP, which is, or Ripple, which is a U.S. company. Okay. Now this is something I wanted to bring to everybody's attention. PHDJ, you basically join a Telegram pump and dump group, participate in an orchestrated sell buy wave and gain profits at the expense of emotional FOMO buyers. And he's asking if anybody's addressing this. I wanted to at least bring it to your attention. I'm not weighing in on whether this is one of those, but I just wanted to bring to your attention that there are groups online that form and they all get together to do pump and dump schemes. I'm not saying this is one of them because I don't know. I just wanted to bring to some of your attention that those kind of things are done. Okay, Ripple put this out today. Partnership, interoperability, and neutral bridge currencies key to CBDC success. The year ahead promises continued acceleration in crypto innovation. Within this, the continued evolution of central bank digital currencies will play an important role in transforming payments globally and preserving the overall positive trajectory of the sector. They've put out a report. I haven't downloaded it yet, but it's called The Future of CBDC's Report. I'm assuming it's a new report because this was put out today, but it could be an old report. I can't remember if they've done one on that before. Okay. Bank XRP said this today. CEO of GateHub will launch Flare IOUs on XRP ledger as soon as the Flare network is live. So GateHub is going to have the Flare IOUs. I meant to pull up. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. No, I'm not going to be able to do it. Okay, let's back away from that. Okay, so anyway, so you're going to be able to get Flare on there. All right. The Chinese central bank appears to have greenlighted a hard wallet smartphone free pilot for its forthcoming digital yuan. If you go here, the digital yuan officially uses Shanghai pilot. On January 5th, a doctor in Shanghai is using the technology provided by China Postal Savings Bank to take the lead in a one-stop experience of ordering, consuming, and paying for the help with the help of the digital RMB hard wallet. So they'll be able to use that as a wallet as well as spending. Where you at, United States? Okay, I ran across this tweet from October 12th. This tweet was before Ripple was sued by the SEC, which is why I find it quite interesting. This is something that many of you have not seen, but you have to see it. I talked the other day. We were talking the other day, and I'd gotten the idea from Brad Combs, and it really came together in my mind. The idea, Kendra Hill had always said that XRP was never about cross-border payments. It was about derivatives. And then we know that Robbie Mitchnick left Ripple to go to Blackrock, where he has been heading their digital wealth department. We know that the CFTC has not weighed in on any of this, but the basic theory was that what if XRP is going to be a security, but it's going to be a stable coin with some sort of a price set and hang a bunch of debt or commodities on the ledger. And then you've got a price set of some sort to that has a floor. And then I had talked about that the other day, and I ran across this today, just out of nowhere. And it all kind of makes sense. I'm going to let you watch this in a second. The last shakeout, I showed you some Jim Rickards this morning, but the most intriguing Jim Rickards video ever is what I'm about to show you. I've shown it before. The last shakeout is the uncertainty of Ripple. Remember, this is written before they get sued. The last shakeout is the uncertainty of Ripple. Chinese-based coins are the choice of bad actors. Politicians have their hands in the pot. Does that sound familiar? Extreme measures must be taken now. What? Ice-9. Even Brad said level playing field. China agreed, as did the others in the G20. HODL. This storm, I don't guess he says HODL this storm. Okay. October 12th of 2020. That's before they got sued. This, for those of you who have never seen it, this is Jim Rickards talking about Ice-9. Listen up.
Now, you say we're about to experience a radically new kind of crisis, one that will freeze the financial system, leading to global chaos. In your new book, The Road to Ruin, you write, the next financial crisis will not be merely a bigger version of the 1998 and 2008 crises. It will be qualitatively different. It will encompass multiple asset classes on a global scale. It will exhibit inflation not seen since the 1970s, insolvency not seen since the 1930s, and exchange shutdowns not seen since 1914. State power will be summoned to contain panic. Capitalism will be discredited once and for all. Not only will the coming crisis destroy more investor wealth than 2008, not only will it last much longer than the Great Depression, this crisis will be historic for another reason. And I'm talking about this network of elites using the crisis for cover. At the appointed hour, they'll launch their attacks, and the financial system will go dark worldwide. Trillions will vanish instantly, and in many cases, permanently. And hundreds of millions of Americans will be cut off from their own money for months or even years. Now, this sounds like the biggest confiscation of wealth in history. There's no doubt. So, Jim, let me ask you, could you please share with our viewers where this threat is coming from and how to prepare?
Let's start with some background and context, because I know this must sound hard for some viewers to believe. I was having dinner with a friend not long ago in New York City. We met at a place called Oriole, which is in Midtown. My dinner companion that night was a senior advisor to Blackrock. As you may know, Blackrock is now the largest asset manager on the planet. It directly manages $5 trillion in assets, and it oversees another $11 trillion through its Aladdin platform. That means one firm controls more money than the GDPs of China, Russia, and Japan combined. Anyway, my dinner companion happens to work directly for BlackRock's CEO. As we nursed our white wine and the evening wore on, she let something slip. If I remember her words, she said something like, "They want to tell us we can't sell." What was she talking about? Who was she talking about? I placed a few calls, first to my contacts in Washington, then to a few people on Wall Street. Soon I was on a plane for a series of meetings to London, to Geneva, back to New York, then down to South America. As I began connecting the dots, a pattern emerged. It revealed a network of more than 189 individuals positioned inside the world's major financial institutions. Some of them hold senior positions inside the IMF, World Bank, and every central bank in the G20, including our own Federal Reserve. These elites share one vision, and they're about to make it a reality. That vision is one world order, one world taxation, and one world money. They've worked for years behind the scenes preparing to realize that vision. They've literally rigged the laws of international finance. Everything is basically in place right now, and there's essentially no way to stop this from happening. When the crisis hits, they'll flip the switch, freezing the global financial system. That will give them time to reset the world economy according to their vision. As the coming crisis unfolds, President Trump will be powerless to stop it. In fact, trying to stop them would probably weaken the president's power altogether.
That is amazing, Jim, really. So what did these elites want from your contact at BlackRock?
Basically, they want to classify BlackRock as too big to fail. The technical term is Systemically Important Financial Institution, or SIFI. That designation normally applies to banks, such as Bank of America. If your bank gets the SIFI label, it means the government will bail you out first in a crisis. But it also means you must turn over control of your bank until the crisis subsides. In this case, they're trying to reclassify BlackRock, an asset manager, as too big to fail. If they succeed, they'll be able to freeze BlackRock when the crisis hits. BlackRock clients won't be able to sell. They won't be able to buy either. Their accounts will go dark indefinitely. And the elite operatives will take control of BlackRock's assets remotely via the internet. But our research shows that their Ice-9 plan goes much, much deeper than that.
Now, you refer to their plan as Ice-9. You just said that. What does that mean?
It's a reference to the Kurt Vonnegut novel, Cat's Cradle. In the book, a mad scientist creates a new form of water molecule called Ice-9. When it comes in contact...
Okay, I won't go into all that, but that was just a segment that you just need to see. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and tell your friends and family about Ice-9. Thanks for listening.